Urgent news. Fabrizio Romano has just confirmed Kroenke sealed a shocking agreement for a new Arsenal star. And no one saw that coming. We are talking about a hiring that can completely change the club's destination this season. The business was closed behind the scenes in total silence. And now, it leaked. Want to know who this mysterious star is, how much it cost, and how it will impact the art to cast? Stay here with me because what I will reveal now will leave you without words. If you are root Arsenal, you can't leave before the end. And let's go to today's news. But first, just check it out if you are already subscribed to the channel, because the next videos will be a series of content that will help you stay informed about everything related to Arsenal the Gunners. Activates the notification bell and select the option All. Done that, we will send everything last minute that comes out of the behind the scenes Arsenal. Gunners, we have a goal of likes to hit this 120 like video. In the last video, we hit the goal. In less than an hour, proof that it is root Gunners and leaves the like for us to hit this goal soon. Last minute news. Fabrizio Romano has just confirmed Arsenal is about to close with Dean Huijsen, a defender valued at 50 million in the coming days. What's more, Vice President Stan Kroenke has revealed crucial details about the 218 million fund that will fund Mikel Arteta and Andrea Berta's summer hires. Hello, Gooners. Here is Guilherme from Arsenal News Today, the best in the world about Arsenal. Today, we bring exclusive information directly from Emirates Stadium. Arsenal is featured after reaching the Champions League semi-finals and is now a favorite to win the title. The 5-1 overwhelming victory over Real Madrid in the quarterfinals caught the attention of players across Europe. This facilitates the work of sports director Andrea Berta by presenting the growing Arsenal project for possible targets. One name that is drawing attention is Dean Huijsen. The young talent is being played by some of Europe's largest clubs, including Real Madrid, Liverpool, and Chelsea. But it is the Arsenal that is making the strongest movement. With the way things are drawing, we can see a serious update in our cast this summer, especially if we get such hiring. The future looks brilliant, Gooners. Arsenal will try to close the deal with Dean Huijsen in the coming days. Huijsen was appointed as a future star, and what certainly attracts Arsenal is the idea of adding him to his cast of world-class defenders such as William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. Fabrizio Romano stated in the Give Me Sports Market Madness podcast that with Real Madrid uncertain about hiring a new defender this summer, Arsenal, among other Premier League clubs, will try to reach an agreement with Spaniard in the coming days. Chelsea, Liverpool, and Arsenal are very interested. I believe he will remain in the Premier League because there is a genuine interest of Real Madrid, and the player would be really attracted to Real Madrid as a Spanish player, of course. But at the same time, I'm hearing that internally at Real Madrid, they haven't decided whether they want to hire a defender or not this summer. How much they want to spend. They have Raúl Asensio in the club, which is doing very well, so that's why Real Madrid is not convinced, not about Huijsen, but about hiring a new defender this summer, and that's why timing is helping English clubs. Arsenal is among the favorites to hire it. Interestingly, David Ornstein recently revealed that Huijsen intends to leave Bournemouth quickly, and Cherries are eager to finish their departure as soon as possible, with the players' representatives having met clubs like Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Newcastle, and Tottenham. Let's start with Dean Huijsen. There is a 50 million termination clause in your contract. He is the target of great interest from clubs such as Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Newcastle United, and Tottenham. They have all met with their representatives in recent weeks. Ornstein added, the player and Bournemouth want this to be resolved relatively fast. He should leave. Vice President Stan Kroenke states that Arsenal's 218 million fund can finance Mikel Arteta and Andrea Berta's summer hires. The Arsenal season depends on its campaign at the Champions League after failing to win the Premier League title, which is now probably going to Liverpool. If Arsenal can beat PSG in the semi-finals and win Champions League, this season may be one of the club's most historic. However, if they fail, it can be seen as another campaign of what could have been. with criticism probably directed to P. Ropriat Stan Kroenke for not investing enough in January. Mikel Arteta has promised a great summer in the transfer market, with Andrea Berta assuming as a sports director to boost recruitment. But the rivals of Arsenal, such as Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and others, are also preparing for major signings in summer. Despite these challenges, Arsenal finances are in a strong position, with record revenues, including return to Champions League, media and days of play revenues reaching new levels, and commercial revenue increasing, placing Arsenal on the way to potentially reach $700 million in revenue. A new initiative at Kroenke Sports and Entertainment, aiming to take advantage of sponsorship opportunities throughout your team network, can further boost Arsenal's budget. This initiative is designed to help Arsenal access more global partnerships, ultimately strengthening the field team for next season. How much can Arsenal spend on a new striker this summer? Alexander Isak, Benjamin Sesko, and Victor Gyökeres are the hottest strikers in Europe, and Arsenal has shown interest in all three. Isak, in particular, would require an exorbitant rate. With Newcastle leading the Champions League football, they will not be forced to sell this summer. In terms of PSR, Arsenal has no problems. Its losses were reduced to $18 million last season, which is reduced to better than zero with deductible PSR expenses, such as gym and infrastructure investments. In 2024-2025, they will register a profit and probably a considerable profit. Yes, Gooners, yes. All the pieces are on the table, and now it all depends on how aggressive Arsenal will be. The truth is one. The board has money, has structure, has project. What is missing is courage, and here is the final bomb. If Stan Kroenke is not until the end to bring Dean Huyson, Alexander Isak, or other impact star, he will be saying with all the letters that beat Champions League is not a priority for Arsenal. And let's be serious. You can no longer be in the shadow of City. Being promising candidates and ending in second place with that was a good effort. The Gunner fan is tired of being polite and patient. The time is now. And if this project is supposed to be elite, then we need an elite on the field. No more bets. We want certainties. Huyson is just the beginning, but if the Arsenal doesn't put the money on the table for him, someone goes. And if this happens, let's watch another absurd talent grow with another shirt while our board sleeps at the point. Champions League doesn't wait for anyone, and this semi-final against PSG, it's not just a game, it's a watershed for recent club history. So, Kroenke, Berta, Arteta, choose your side. Either Arsenal becomes the team that everyone fears, or we continue to be the nice team that plays beautiful and dies on the beach. And you who are listening to now, Gunnar Root, a fan who feels this shirt in his chest, answers me, leave strength, Arsenal. In the comments, you think the cast will react and win the next games. Write Gunnar de Corazon if you are ready to support the team until the end of the season. And look, the next video will uniquely bring details of a possible secret agreement between Arsenal and one of the largest strikers on the continent. A name no one is talking about yet. You can't miss it. So now the bell with the all option signs up if you are not registered and runs in the comments set to access the playlist with all the latest news, controversy, transfers, and rumors about the Arsenal. This is where the true fan informs himself, because here is Arsenal news today, and here we don't pass cloth. We charge, we believe, we live it with blood in the eyes and the red and white heart. And now, Gooners, right there. Victory is ours if you trust that the cup will end in North London, because this channel still has a lot to let go. Stay tuned, because what's coming, it's to explode head. Thanks for watching here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue receiving the next content. Now go to our playlist that will appear on the screen or in the comment set with all the last-minute news from Arsenal and stay inside. Behind the scenes, highlights, last-minute controversies, transfers, all about Team the Gunners. Until the next video.